All right. I want to welcome everyone in or welcome back to another little teardown build, kind of small tutorial here. Nighttime at the moment, so I can't give you a full view picture of it, but this is, should have named it, but
Anything I
it's
can help you with?
Theia.
How about
I
it?
think I put Patria, but it doesn't make sense for a ship like this. You know what? Confirm it, save it. This is Tiny Theia. Well, it's a Class B ship, right? Very small. Only like a grayish white and gold. I thought that was awesome because I was aiming for something smaller, and I know a lot of the things that I've been showing everyone is massive Class B, massive Class C ships. So I wanted something a little simpler and smaller. You can probably tell it's only 2 habs. But with that being said, we can go ahead and remove the weapons. I'll stick these over here for now. You know what? We'll just do all of them. One by one's probably going to drive you all crazy. Down a level, another level. Select these. Take you all off. Drop them there. What else did I have here? Take you off. We'll get to all that stuff later, right? Cosmetics. Little bracer there. Drop you there. Now, there's a good reason for some of this wonkiness you might see as far as landing gears go, but I'll get to that in a little bit. These cowlings off of here. All right. Now this is a very simple thing. There's a little bit of a flip going on with that, but this is just simply, we have a tile ship bed, 200 landing bay. Stroud Eklund 1x1 companionway, so those get linked together. And our slim docker bottom, the 100 DP from Deimos. Right underneath our companionway. You all know that I like to use them slim dockers. My next thing was, hey, you know, I'm tired of using like Kontiki bridges, tired of the Viking cockpits. I'm getting tired of using, let's say, the Magellan cockpits. So I went with a Himeji command bridge. 340 cargo, 2 crew stations. Goes right on top of shipbed landing bay. Next up, all we have on top of the Stroud companionway is a tile control station, 2x1 top B. I did this last because I had a Stroud control station here. I didn't like the look of it. So with this being done here, went with, yeah, I did. This thing, I put a lot of modifications on this as I was building it, so it wasn't just always these two and the docker. So, let's see here. Just for all purposes, leave the cosmetics till last. I was trying to figure out, hey, you know, I want to use 6 Amun-7 engines on this. Want to use them. I was initially just going to do all Class A and see how it did. But the Class A weapons aren't all that powerful, so that ended up not being viable solution here. So underneath the control station, we're going to drop a 104DS mag inertial reactor, right? This is going to go behind our companionway on the bottom here. I would have put it on top, but wanted this gold aesthetic, so I kind of had to swap it around, where I initially had the Aurora 11G grav drive here, and I had the mag inertial on top. The 500 THE3 tank was underneath. Right there. There you go. Didn't like the way this was looking. The whole gold thing didn't go with, you know, the white-ish, off-white silver gold. So I was like, all right, I'll throw it down here. Excuse me. Put my fuel tank up here. And I was like, all right, now what do I do? Initially, I had 4 of these, right? Pinpoint 4G landing gear. I had 4 of them. They were slightly up more. Didn't like that aesthetic, so I pushed them back. And I was like, all right. Oh, crap. Put others here. Initially, I started with, 4 of these engines here. So I did 2 here, had 1 over here, 1 over here. But how I started it was drop that one, go back, drop this one. I was like 99 mobility. Crap, this thing's ugly. I was like, all right, well, let's see. I dropped the Nova wings. Maybe I could put another one like up here and back there. But I was like, nah. I would have like this whole edge sticking out, and I already didn't like the fact that this edge was sticking out of the Nova cowling. Got rid of this. Got rid of that one. Put this other, put the Nova cowling 2L starboard front and port front. Put these right on Stroud companionway and the ship bed landing bay. That was cool. I was searching for an aesthetic that I liked, and that wasn't working out so great. So I went with a little bit of Stroud here. Right back here. Now the Stroud cowling 1LB port top and the port 4 top Stroud cap A. Thought that looked pretty nice. I was like, all right, go throw that over here. Make it double trouble, right? But initially I had this here. I didn't like that edge. Zooming out, looking at the top. Didn't like that sticking out, so I put pinpoint 4G plus landing gears on either side underneath that wing. Behind the Nova cowling 2L starboard front, and in front of our pinpoint 4G goes the pinpoint 4G plus. Like the way that was coming out. So I was looking back here, I was like, well, I want to fill in this gap. Like, what do I do now? You know? Wait, this wasn't here. This was further back. I think it was. Oh boy. Anyway, just gonna leave that as is. Now this was here. Yeah. Then the grav drive and fuel tank. Then these 2 engines right here. I had one to fill in the gap right there. Another one to fill in the gap right up here behind the Stroud cowling 1LBs on either side. So I added them. I had 6 engines. I said, oh crap, no errors. Let's see what this thing can do, you know? I had this gap right here. I was like, well, what do I do with it? I have a gap right here. What do I do with it? Oh, solution on the top. We're going to throw a Stroud mid bracer. underneath for that gap, I said, well, I didn't have much cargo. I think it was like 340. Oh boy. Anyway, these are gonna go here, right? And this one, I had to glitch it. I didn't glitch it purposely. I just kind of, what I did was highlight it, duplicate it, flipped it over, it turned green, so I put it down. So that just worked out that way. Now, I shouldn't have any errors because this is the way I had it. These Deimos bumper port 4s, bang, they get attached to the side of the Pinpoint 4G. And here's our other one. Got like a sort of mini jet going. That sort of aesthetic. Let's see what errors. Unattached modules, so what is unattached? Oh no, this is all good. Perfect. We're gonna go drag this right over here next to our weapons. Now initially I had the Dragon 251 UV lasers on here, but they weren't doing as much damage. They just do shield damage. They weren't really taking much down. They were driving me crazy. I wasn't, you know, breaking enemies down enough. I upgraded them to 4 PBO 175 Helion beams. Select both of these and drop down. So just for, I'll take these off just so y'all can see. One goes at this attachment point right here. You can see the 2 circles here and here. So I attach these weapons underneath. One at the farthest one at the closest one to the companionway. So we have 4 down here. Now for the top, you're gonna need 3 tile equipment plates. Now because I chose the Stroud Cowling 1LBs, you can take these equipment plates and drop them right on these squares. See that little arc with the circle? Boom, done. Same thing on the other side. That square, drop that one. You're gonna need a 3rd one. Hey, you get off. We go right here. Right behind the cockpit, the front attachment point of the Tile control station. This point right here. Now initially, there were other weapons on here that I didn't find that were effective. I think I had the KE-49A autocannons on here with the lasers on the bottom. It just wasn't working out for me, so I chose 3 of these Exterminator 95 megavolt auto Helion beams. Now notice with these cowlings, with these caps, they have an attachment point right here. That square you just saw, that's a weapon attachment point. Squares for weapons, and circles for like equipment plates, or you could even throw cargo on there, I think, if you could. Now the final weapon is up to you. I was initially using, go find them here. Yeah, Nullifier 1750s. Electromagnetic damage of 50.39. In case you wanted to do boarding, you could use these, throw these on the equipment plates here and here, and you don't even need to power them at all, unless you're gonna try boarding, then put a couple points of power in them. But just for the sake of weapon damage, through 2 of the Shinigami weapons. Tokusatsu 33K missile launcher. 105.83 damage. All the two of them together. Well, no. Each one is 105 for a total. Down the bottom, you can see there next to hull. Firepower missile, that's 211. I mean, you can go more, but for situation where you're like, oh, I'm in trouble, you can throw some power to the missiles and just tank things. But that's the build. That's it. Just a Tile control station 2x1 top B. Shroud mid bracer in the back to fill in the gap. Tile ship bed 200 landing bay. Shroud companionway 1x1. 100 DP slim docker bottom. That's all you have for like habs. Well, that's docker's not a hab, but Shroud companionway 1x1 and control station tile top B. Those are the only two habs you have. That's it. So it's a very tiny dancer. But these engines, 15,400 each. Like these Amun engines, especially on a build like this, and you're gonna see why. 150 top speed, not bad. And our mass is low, 1,066. Cargo, 980. With the Vanguard Bulwark shield, 1450 on shields. 1252 as far as hull goes, that's not bad either. And 100 mobility with a 30 light year jump range. 6 crew. Including Sarah would make 7, but she doesn't count because of, I guess, her leadership. But this is Theia. Tiny Theia. So, with that being said, just to give you all an overall view, I didn't save my modifications. Why? Because I wanted to show y'all that this is exactly how it went together. I did not change any order of anything, nothing. This is just how I put it together. I don't power the missiles at all, as you'll see. And these 395 megavolt and the PBO 175, you're gonna see just how much damage that does alone. If you come into a holy crap, I'm in trouble moment, then you pull some power out of your particle beams and you throw it into your missiles and bang. So we're gonna take this for a little ride.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Huh? Oh, that's right. I'm working with Andrea, but
Whatever
married
you
to Sarah.
need,
This is
you've got it.
anyway. You drop down as soon as you load. There's your bottom docker, right? Hop up here real quick. Control station tile.
Now, you're not pestering the captain, right, Cora?
And that's that.
Hester,
Now we're gonna go forward into our Himeji command bridge.
You being nice to the crew?
This is a nice, I like the view on this. It's open in the front. There's no bar going across except for up there, but who's looking up when they're trying to look forward? You know, I don't know, just the whole tile aesthetic. I notice how this looks a lot like Hope Tech. Drives me crazy.
if something's
Tile's
on your
supposed to be
mind,
big, bad, and fancy, but it
tell
looks,
me.
well, like crap. Anyway, we're gonna hop into our pilot seat. We're gonna take off and jump into this Slytherin snake, Slytherin Serpentis. Hey, that goes my engine. Don't take my power out, Sam. Troublemaker, screwing me up a lot of times.
Orbital insertion achieved. We're spacebound again.
Now, cruise speed. You're gonna see this in a minute. Without boosting, 233. I'm gonna hit the boost, and I want y'all to see those numbers. Boost it. With 6 Amun-7 engines. 1161. 1161. Go figure. With, you know, of course, Sam giving us an extra, what is it, 1 to 3 bar boost. Still, that's crazy speed. Now, I'm gonna take y'all to Serpentis. And we're gonna see what else we got up here. Come on. Oh, that's a different route. Cheyenne, Copernicus, Serpentis. Oh yeah. Just put 3 points into our graph. 2, 1. That's actually 4 seconds, not 3. 0 to 3 is 4. If you're counting like binary.
Nice job. We're right on target.
Ah, hello. Take me to your leader. Come on. Are we not gonna play? Where'd you go? Come on now.
Enemy engines down, Captain.
Oh, he's boosting, so can't hit him. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Alright, since there seems to be nothing else here. Let's see, well, we can go into a circle. Let's see here. Oh, that's not Earth, but let's see, go up. That's not bad, just a few seconds. It's much better than a big, clunky, heavy ship. So, with that being said, we're gonna jump out here. Is there hostile activity anywhere? No. Oh, lovely. Maybe go to Serpentis 3. Let's see what we got in there. Mm-mm.
You have met your doom.
Well then. No, they weren't very high level. Let's maybe go to Serpentis 4A or 6A. Wait, BI is 6, 5 plus 1. If it's IV, it's 4. No, I had a whole bunch of level 64s come out earlier.
You shall be judged. Are you prepared to face judgment?
They're grabbed by the equipment. They're not escaping.
Get you some. Ooh, level 52? Oh.
For you.
Bye-bye, baby. Well. We'll find another one. Come on now. Give me a little something. Good. Go to 4. See what's over there. I should have recorded this when I was testing this earlier. I had a level 64 come out and just obliterated the dang thing. Mind you, I'm on my other playthrough, level 67 now. What I've shown you the last 3-4 ships on has been I think level 138 now. So that one has a bit of a little bit of an advantage as far as levels go. But for this, I would say be like level 60 or above, piloting rank 4, starship design rank 4, and maybe some anatronic fusion if you're at that point. If not, that's fine. What do I have here? As far as my tech skills. Oh, jeez. Yeah, my particle beam weapon systems 4, so that's max rank. Payloads 3 out of 4. That's not bad. It's not really too important, but my engine systems max rank of 4. Energy weapon systems max rank of 4. Piloting is maxed at 4. Starship design maxed at 4. This one I need to do a bit more. I'm only at rank 2. But I barely and rarely ever have to use ship repair kits. But each their own. Missile weapon system, since I have a point, I'll throw into that. But yet, just basic piloting 4, starship design rank 4. Everything else is secondary. I mean, you can work on the particle beams and the energy weapon systems. Engines. Well, I would say primarily engines to be able to run away. But, since we're at that time, we're at 26 minutes. Very small build, very easy to put together. Quick demo through a couple different planets for you. Down. Look at that. Tiny little build. Little dog with a bark but a big bite. Just saying. And I had no use for the missiles at all. So I mean, you can either put those weapons on there just as a backup, or you can put the other nullifiers on there, or nothing at all. Save you some mass, give you a bit more in, maneuverability. Even though it's 100 mobility, I would still, if you don't need the missiles, don't use them. But this is it. So I want to thank you all for stopping by, checking this out. And definitely, if you enjoyed the video, if it's something that you're looking to use, definitely drop a like and subscribe. Comments, everything, all that engagement helps to grow here. But I do like doing this and showing this to everyone here that stops by, happens to check them out, because I don't know if I can keep up with them. Hopefully I don't delete anything I've already made, and if I do and scratch build something else, that's fine. But again, I thank you all for checking this out. I appreciate your time. And I will catch you all on the next one. Alright, later.